us got up and watched it live, but it wasn't early for you. So knowing that you were going to be skating for the Olympic gold medal, take us from whenever you woke up to whenever you crossed that line and you saw that you had moved to first place. Talk to
Okay, so yeah, like as you said, it was very early for you, but it was very late at night for me. My race was at like almost 10 p.m. in China. So that's very strange for us. Normally we race like in the morning. So yeah, we spent like, the first few weeks in China kind of adjusting our schedules. Like I was staying up till 2 in the morning and, sleeping in until maybe 10 or 11 in the morning. So just trying to really adjust my schedule back so that racing at 10 o'clock at night didn't feel so strange. So yeah, I woke up that morning around 10, 11, had my breakfast of chocolate chip pancakes and eggs. And then, just tried to relax as much as possible. Like, you don't want to sit around too much and get stiff. So I'd, walk around a little bit, foam roll, just like little things to get ready. Trying to get into a good mindset, of course, making sure that I'm eating the right things, before my race. Yeah, and then I guess I'm kind of different in the fact that, I guess most people get like super nervous and it can be kind of like an obstacle, like your nerves when you're getting ready for a race. I have the opposite problem. I'm normally a bit too calm before a race, and I'm the one who's like trying to like hype myself up. But yeah, a couple days before my race at the games, I did get nervous, and I was like, oh, this is like a pretty big thing. But after that, everything calmed back down to normal, and then when I actually, got out there for my race, I just felt really ready. I felt calm, I felt relaxed, I felt confident. Because, as I said in the video earlier, like, what more can I do at that point? It's not going to help me to get stressed out and anxious about the race. It's just going to come down to all the training that I've done leading up to that moment. So, when I get to the line, it's like just focusing on everything I've done to get me to that point and just going automatic.
one of the things that we noticed about Erin, she was voted outstanding senior. There was a bio underneath, and the last sentence of that bio, I don't know if you still have your yearbook or not, very clearly stated that her long-range goal was to go to the Olympics and medal, and you did that. So let's talk a minute about what it felt like to step up on that podium and receive the medal that you have around your neck right now.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone watched the medal ceremony, but it was very emotional. I was almost getting emotional again, like just watching the video and everything. But yeah, I walked out there to get the medal, and I was thinking to myself, like, don't cry, because I want to get some good pictures of me up on the podium, looking nice, but all of my pictures are just crying. So yeah, it was definitely a lot of pride. I don't know, I was very grateful to be there, really grateful to be able to bring home a medal for USA, and just thinking back on all the people who supported me to get me there, and yeah, it was just kind of an overwhelming moment. Yeah.
So as we kind of finished up our Q&A time here, obviously we have EMIT students in the crowd. EMIT, wave. We also have a lot of our spring student athletes, as well as JRTC and CAT crew, which is our leadership group. So there you go. So what advice would you give a high school student listening to you talk right now that has big, big dreams, but are not real sure how to take that first step and get there?
Yeah, I think that's really the important thing, is thinking about it in steps, right? Because if I just started out saying, I want to be an Olympic gold medalist, like that sounds like a really big, impossible thing, right? But if you break it down into, smaller tasks, then you can really, make steps toward your goals. So my first step was just putting on ice skates for the first time, back in 2016. And then that was kind of my first step. And then from there, I'm like, okay, like what's the next step? Like, what can I do from here? So yeah, really, try not to think about your goals as these big things. Really break them down and think, like, what's the first thing I can do? Like, for some people, it's just, putting on your shoes in the morning, and, that's your first step, and that's awesome. So yeah, just really breaking down your goals and making them a bit more manageable. Yes, thank you so much for coming out here today. It's really cool to see the packed stands in here, and yeah, it feels like not too long ago that I was, sitting out here, watching my my fellow classmates up here on the stage, and yeah, it's amazing. Really take in all your time in high school. Life gets harder when you're an adult, so yeah, take it in, and all the student athletes out there. It's possible to do both, because I feel like, well, I'm taking classes now in Salt Lake as well. So yeah, you can always do both. Keep learning, keep being athletic, keep doing whatever you want to do.
Just stay seated right there. there. We have a little, if you'll stay right here, we have a gift for you. So, Erin, as we started our school year, every school year we have a 3-word theme since I became principal here, which was the fall of 2018. Our 3-word theme this year is Get the Grit. And it was actually inspired by several of our ROTC members that were part of a contest called Bad to the Bone. And I was watching them go through this very physical contest, and I thought, man, they really got the grit. And so as we launched the year, our entire theme this year was the Olympics, because it was an Olympic year. And all of the teachers received gold medals, and by the end of the year, they will be giving that gold medal to a student that has shown the grit. And so we just had a couple of little things to give to you today, because if anybody that has ever been through Forest has shown grit, it is you. And all of the staff has t-shirts that say, Get the Grit. Well, we got you a t-shirt that says, I have the grit. So we would like to present this to you.